Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. A few weeks ago I posted a short process in Redshift and Cinema 4D's Facebook groups, and some of you asked me to do a tutorial on Cinema 4D's hair system. So I decided to share with you some of the hair grooming techniques that I use in my CG workflow. Alright, let's begin. First, we have to know which parts of a character's mesh we want to have hair on. In this case, we have facial hairs such as eyebrows and eyelashes, and also hairs sitting on a character's head, which by itself could be multiple layers. Let's begin with the eyebrows. Select the polygons where you want to have eyebrows on. To add hair in Cinema 4D, you should go to the top bar menu, Simulate, Hair Objects, Add Hair. Once you have your polygon selection ready, press Add Hair. Let's change our length to 3 centimeters. Let's bring our guides count down to 100 and also change the segments number to 3 so it will be easier to process. Change the root from polygon vertex to polygon area to make it more random. Go to the editing section and press Reroute. You see that adding hair automatically created a polygon selection set. Let's unlock hair mode and also hair tools menus. Change the hair mode to tips and pick the brush tool. First, check your brush tool settings. Uncheck selected only and make sure that you have your collisions on. Okay, change the hair mode to guide so we can reach the final shape more easily. Let me bring up our reference images. What this reference image tells us is that the eyebrows should be brushed upwards. Increase your guide scan to 200. Go to the Editors tab and change Preview Display to Hairlines. By this detail slider, you can control how much hair you want to see in your viewport. However, this won't affect your render output. Let's decrease hair segments to 6. Go to Interpolation section and check Clump. For better understanding of what Clump does, I encourage you to go and read Cinema 4D's documentations in Maxon's website. Now let's go for the eyelashes. Select the polygons where you want to have eyelashes on the top eyelet. Change length to 0.5 centimeters. Keep your segments numbers as low as possible. Change the root from polygon vertex to polygon area and press Reroute. Decrease the hair count to 1500. Let's turn on Clump to make it more realistic. The process for the bottom eyelashes is just the same. Before going any further, let's take a better look on our reference image. Because understanding your character's hair is the most important part of hair grooming. Imagine the green lines as longer hair guides and pink lines as shorter ones, which means we may need two different layers for the front section. And this yellow line shows us where we should start selecting our polygons. You may ask, why did I say front section? You see this red line here? This red line is where my character's face and my character's torso are being separated, which means that my hair layers should be separated too. Because later on you will see that we use thickness maps, and thickness map works based on your character's UV, just like diffuse color map, just like normal map. Let's continue by selecting the polygons for our shorter hair layer. Alright, time to add some hair on it. Change guide count to 150, length to 5 cm and segments to 6. Change the root to polygon area and press reroute. Pick the cut tool and cut the hair in a diagonal pattern. Let's change hair mode to guide and start brushing. And just like before, let's turn on clump. The process for the rest of the layers is almost identical. At this point, we need to brush our guides separately. So let's unlock our hair selection menu. Grab live selection and select a few guides. Now pick your brush tool and check selected only option. Let's decrease our guides count and also make it a bit longer. Alright, let's move on to the torso section. Just like our front section, we need two different layers, one for longer hairs and one for shorter. Now that we have all our hair layers grown and groomed, let's see how it looks in our render. I'm gonna jump into my hair material and change root thickness to 0.01 and tips to 0.001 centimeters. We also have this curve which gives us excellent control over our single hair shape. I'm gonna decrease my specular levels. Let's do the same for all of our hair materials. At this point, you might see that some of your hair layers need more density. You see that our character's hair looks so rough and unrealistic. This is where thickness map comes into play. Thickness map is a black and white texture in which black means zero thickness and white means full thickness. So how are we gonna make one? The answer is by body paint. Make a new material and select create new texture in the color section. And change its background color to black. We can use colors for our hair layers so we can see them. Now change your layout to BP 3D Paint. Go to Layers tab and create a new layer. Now go to Materials tab and click on that red cross next to our material. Change brush color to white. Time to paint. Cinema 4D's brush tool doesn't have any symmetrical option, so I'm gonna finish up my painting in Photoshop. But first we should bake and save our texture. Right click on top layer and select flatten layers. Right click again and select save texture. I'm gonna save it as PSD format. Photoshop CC 2018 has symmetrical options for its brush tool, but first should be enabled in Preferences. After selecting the brush tool, click on that butterfly shape icon on the top bar. Select New Vertical and press Enter. Now it's time to use that thickness map in our hair material. You see that the edges are much smoother right now. Remember that every time you make changes to your texture inside Photoshop, you should reload the image in Cinema 4D. Now we can reach our final hairstyle. We can use noise to add highlights to our hair color. Thank you guys for watching, and if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. Bye, see you next time.